truth, we can get
I was
true
doing this as we were
answers.
flying, old boy.
Oh, okay, all right. Can't do that.
Before we drop him off.
All right.
Halfway back to Winterhaven.
He tells you, I am Varum.
Yes, but who are you working for?
I work for no one. I am a scholar looking for artifacts. Oh, what? My finger is... Oh, what happened? I can't feel my finger. Oh, and my ear. Oh, and he passes by.
Well, your ear, the snake people cut your ear off and chopped your finger off. Or ripped your finger off.
Well, you don't want to take credit for that, Sean.
I don't think it's necessary.
All right, so you guys get back to Waterdeep, and Leosin, Onthar, and Dala, they all meet you at the pad where the griffins land, and they greet you. They welcome you back to Waterdeep, and they tell you that sorry for such short notice, and then they notice Varum. Ah, you have found Varum. Did you find the location of the White Mask?
Conveniently, no.
Oh,
Not yet.
At least you can have your way with this guy.
So did you find him in this tomb of Diderius? Did you find this well? Was it all as it was written in books? Was there a well?
It seems the will has been tainted, and it does not offer all that we had hoped. Which is understandable. Something with that much power would not remain hidden very long, but it is not all what we had hoped it would be. But this guy seems to be cursed, and the knowledge that he contains is hidden at the moment because he is sick and he needs to be treated.
Well, we will take him. We will take Varen, and we will divulge the information from him. We do have means by magic. We have very powerful magi, archmages, and we also have priests and acolytes of extreme power that can remove any kind of magical spells put upon him. So we will find any information that we find. We will also contact you first, without a doubt. But
very good.
And as a couple guards, they put and he kind of looks over and says, "Oh my gosh, he is what happened to Varum? His ear is missing." And Varum says, "Oh, my ear was cut off by," and he kind of passes out again. And he says, "Oh my God, what has happened to him?"
It seems he was beat up pretty badly in the care of the snake people.
Oh, as it seems. But on to more pressing matters. We have information that one of the Arcane Brotherhood members, named Maca the Crimson, he's a very powerful tiefling sorcerer, spent about 3 years ago, left and wanted to find this Dragonthorn. She is very, I want to say, proficient and very knowledgeable with this Dragonthorn. So the Arcane Brotherhood has reached out to us. They have not had contact with Maca for the past 3 years. And the last time that Maca was seen was in the Sea of Moving Ice. And the Sea of Moving Ice is the last place that Maca was supposed to be. And this was an expedition that Maca was supposed to put together, other members of the Arcane Brotherhood, and they were supposed to find this dragon, this Dragonhorn. Now the one thing is that's sort of dangerous here is there is a dragon that resides in this Sea of Moving Ice, and this dragon's name is Arathator, and it is a very powerful white dragon. And Arothator has many layers, but on the sea of moving ice, Arothator does have one of these layers in an iceberg. So we have not heard for Maca. We have not heard from Maca. Well, I haven't personally, but the Arcane Brotherhood, they've told us they have not heard from her. They do not know if she is dead. They do not know if she has sided with Arothator. They have no clue, as if maybe they are allies, or maybe she is a prisoner in Arothator's iceberg lair. But you could deal a huge blow to the Cult of the Dragon if we can ally with the Arcane Brotherhood, which we are, and we could find Maca, bring her back, dead or alive, find out about this horn, and possibly the White Dragon Mask could be there with Arothator. We don't know. Maybe even this Maca could be the new wearer of the White Dragon Mask. She was infatuated with white dragons, the lore of white dragons, the history, everything about white dragons, and it would only make sense to think that maybe she has the White Dragon Mask and the horn.
So with this White Dragon Mask, she can control white dragons, can she?
That is correct. She can control. It's not that she can control fully, but she can speak and communicate and have a great chance of convincing dragons to do something. Yes.
But white dragons only.
What was her name again?
Her name is Maca, M-A-C-C-A-T-H.
I put it in the notes.
Or Maca the Crimson.
Okay.
And she is a tiefling. Studies sorcery magic.
Well, everybody knows you can't trust tieflings.
Was she allied with us once?
No. The Arcane Brotherhood, no. They are sort of... They're a society of very snobby wizards, nobles, very rich individuals. And Luskin thinks that they're better than everyone else, basically. It's not the motto of the town, but that's how the Arcane Brotherhood, thinks. But with all of this happening, even the most unpredictable allies would become allies. I mean, look at the Zentrum. I mean, even
Yeah,
the Zentrum.
about to use them as an example.
Yeah, even the Zentrum, they are even willing to help the Order of the Gauntlet and the Harpers, and that rarely ever happens.
Yeah,
So,
this is
same with the
kind of a
Arcane
big
Brotherhood.
deal.
Yeah, they're sort of like the Arcane Brotherhood is like they're the Zentrum of magic users, basically. Is
So
how
what
I would
does this all-
envision them.
So what's this horn do exactly? Is this what we need to summon Tiamat?
This horn, my friends, is as I told you last time that we met. This horn summons dragons to its location, and the dragons may not answer right away, but the dragons will answer, and all dragons will. Chromatic, metallic, it does not matter. All of them will. Bradley, thank you so much. Bradley for the follow. Appreciate
Dragon
it.
not
drops.
not just evil dragons then.
All dragons, yes, my friend. So
Excellent.
Dala, she does, tell you, and Leosin says, I will make sure that Varun is taken care of, and he leaves with the cards, and Onthar stays there. Remember, Onthar's the paladin, and he stays there with Dala, and Dala goes into talking to you about the Sea of Moving Ice, and she tells you that this is pretty much the last known location of the Drakhorn, and this is according to Maca, or Maca, however you want to call her. And this is why she wanted to go to this island or this iceberg in the first place. She wanted to find it. She wanted to study it. She wanted to bring it back to the Arcane Brotherhood. And she is the only one that really has the information on how to use it. And there's no one alive in all of Faerun that knows more about the Drakenhorn than she does. So we just do not know if she's alive, if she is a captive, or if she's allied with this dragon and the white dragons. So we can't take any chances. The white dragon mask is still out there. Maca, she could have the white dragon mask. We just don't know. But you need to get to the this moving ice sea, and you have to find her. And it is the Sea of Moving Ice is the last location that she had been seen at.
So I'll just get on my
her last
hippogriff.
known. That's the
Yeah.
last known location.
Well, I am prepared to head out in the morning.
Me too.
Yeah, let's get some beers in.
All right.
Ales for everyone. Let's
Sure.
get to a bar.
Sounds
Let's get
good.
drunk.
All right. Sounds good. You guys can head to one of many, probably 100 different taverns inside of Waterdeep. Waterdeep, it's a city of splendor, has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bars. It is a population of millions of people within Waterdeep. So you can go to any that you want to.
I tell the others I'll catch up with you. What bar are you going to be going to? I mean, just something in the area, and I'll meet up with you there.
Why? Where are you going?
I have business to attend to.
Wait, what kind of business? Gem selling business?
Maybe.
Because we probably want to split up some of that loot before
Well,
we leave.
of course.
I mean, I would be more than happy to take that gem off your hands and exchange it for gold. If that's what you need to do.
You want both gems?
I do. I want both gems. I'm going to make buttons. We can find 6 more like this. I'm going to make buttons for a shirt.
Jesus.
But no, I do.
No,
I want
boy,
these gems. These
it
gems
inflates up
are
into
pretty,
the
are
millions.
pretty,
Especially
pretty
in
important.
the warm time of the
And
year.
this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this, so I feel like this is something that'll allow me to tell the story of my life. I mean, my whole idea of adventuring is I want to do as much exciting and unknown things as quick as I can in the short amount of life that I have left. And this is something I want to put in my gallery that says, I achieved this. Biggest gem of all time. And now I
Okay,
can get 2.
Tiberius. If you're going to hold on to that gem, you're going to cough up your half of the cash. Give me.
I will give you. I will split up the money, so I get 60% as always.
No.
And then you guys split the remainder.
I love it.
Yeah,
You
remember
give us
Shrump? Remember Shrump?
500 gold.
Oh, 500 gold each, huh? Well, I think we'll
Yeah.
have to loot bag it. Let me. How about you, Widow? Gem or money?
I'll take the money.
Money. All right. Well, let me go into my.
I hand
My,
you the gem.
Okay, you hand me the gem. I'm running. No, I'm just joking.
I am
Start running like a son of a bitch. You can't catch me. Water block.
I'm assassinating as soon as you turn to run.
No, I'm just joking. See you later, suckers.
Anyone cares I like money, Elsa?
Oh my
I'm
god.
biting your legs off.
Yeah, give me a second, because what I want to do now, Dave. In my inventory, there's like a location slot. So I probably want to keep my items in the inventory, but where it says location, I'll put my safety deposit box or whatever, because I don't want to carry these gems around with me, or at least maybe not both of them, just as an FYI. Okay. So let me go into my inventory and I'll break out the gold. So what do I owe? 2,000. So I split that among 4 of us, right?
It should be 1,500 because 500
Between the
would be
3
for
of us.
you.
Are you sure it's
So
not
it's-
between 4 of us?
No, you
No.
have the gems.
Sure, if they have the
Marty.
money to do so,
So
yeah.
just give us each 500.
Yes, fan.
bio.
Yes, he
Yes.
was. All of
Okay,
these players
I'm gonna
have
put those
that.
in my inventory then, and I'll give you guys. So you guys go ahead and add 500 to your inventory, and then I'll subtract it from my stuff.
These are pretty much the only players I have left, fan. And then I have tomorrow. I have another player.
Excellent.
Okay, so now, Widow, you're still heading off even after we've just made this gem exchange.
Yes.
I'll see you guys later. I'm going to the Red Scale.
Alright.
If you want to come and have some food and have a drink, feel free.
I'll meet you there. I just need to take care of a couple of quick things before.
Okay.
Dave, I'm going to drop off my sorry. I'm just going to drop off my filthy armor and weapons at the
Sure.
garrison armory.
Oh,
Have
okay.
them cleaned and
Oiled
honed.
and all that stuff. Very nice.
Absolutely. Just stick on some simple leathers and a standard short sword, and Matt can
You
sing
want
the
what, sir? You want what? You want your sword oiled? Your armor oiled, sir? Do you what?
cleaned, repaired, all the weapons sharpened. You know the drill.
Alright. Alright, so he'll take care of it for you. Minimal fee, just a couple, a couple silvers. No big deal. So you've got that being taken care of, and you head over to the Red Scale, correct?
And
Indeed,
I'll
sir.
follow him, Dave. But remember, I have those
Okay.
retainers, so they'll do all my work of putting my
the
stuff in the
family's
safety
retainers?
deposit box.
Sure.
Yeah, the retainers. So, but I'll give them everything I need to do to go work and do stuff, and I'll follow Shrump.
Sure.
Maybe we can get a place.
Yeah, you guys go over to the Red Scale, and it is a very, very sleazy, undesirable, especially for you, Tiberius. And you, as you guys walk in, you notice that you're the only non-half-orc that's in this Red Scale bar. It seems like,
Oh snap!
yeah, it seems like you're the only human that's in there. Anyone that's not a half-orc, for that matter.
No, but also keep in mind that I have, since I'm a noble, I have a feat called Position of Privilege, which people will always think the best of me, and I'm welcome places. And common folk make every effort to accommodate me and avoid my displeasure. And people of high birth treat me like, hey, we're in the same groups. But so just keep that in mind. So I'm not expecting to be attacked just because I'm not exactly like Shrump. So
No,
I wanted to just throw that out there in case something bad happens.
Oh yeah,
That's him, guy. That's the one. Get him.
So Shrump, Shrump, you're kind of laughing under your breath the whole time that he says, "Oh, I want to go with you, Shrump." You know that the boys at the Red Scale, you know that you don't think anything or any harm would come over him, but I'm sure some fun will be probably had at the Red Scale. And as you enter, Shrump, and you enter with your buddy Tiberius, everybody seems to be, there's some, basically knuckle fighting going on, bare hands, no gloves fighting going on, a couple pits going on. You can also see that, lots of gambling. You also have, women dancing on tables, women dancing in cages and whatnot. Lots of music going on. And as soon as you step in with Tiberius, you can hear a pin drop. All of a sudden, everything is just extreme quiet, and you can hear a pin drop. And everybody just...
So
everyone's heads
do they
just
turn
kind
to
of...
face me?
Yeah, everyone's heads just kind of turn really slow. And
So I'll
look
just
at
wave at him and
Tiberius.
I'll say, relax, guys, I'm here. And then I'll just wave at him. And then I'll continue on my way. Barkeep, I'll need an ale. Shrump, do you need anything, my friend? Drinks for everyone in the house.
Hey! Well, that really broke the silence. Hey! That'll seeing that there's
350 gold.
yeah probably
Tell me what that'll cost me, Dave. I'm still loaded. I don't want to do this all
probably
day.
that'll probably be about 200 people in there. I'd say they're all drinking rot gut, half orc rot gut special. I'd say that probably costs you about 10 gold for,
Okay, 10 gold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you just had to buy a couple tankards of ale. And there, people are coming up to you and say, "Hey!" and smacking you on the back and spilling your ale as you're trying to drink it, and Shrump, you're just kind of looking at him like, what the hell is going on here?
I found myself a table in a small alcove. I've got a jug of because I'm an officer and respected amongst my half orcish community. I have a jug of Neverwinter red wine and a goblet, and I'm drinking that because I don't drink this. The half orc rot gut. It just tastes bad after a while.
It's beneath you,
It
Shrump.
is.
I mean,
I'm an officer.
So, Shrump, do me a favor, Shrump. There's all these people congratulating me. I'm gonna walk over to Shrump's table. I have my mead. It's all boisterous. Shrump, sing me a half-orc song.
No.
There's no soldier songs that you would wanna. I mean, I watched Lord of the Rings. All those dwarves get together, they start rocking it out. There's no
Yeah.
like
Maybe they do.
Dave the crickets. So Shrimp, there's no songs that you want to sing us?
Not that you'd understand, and certainly not ones that I'm not. Sing a song on a battlefield, sure, but sing a song in a bar, nah. A bar is just for drinking, getting drunk, wenching, and remembering them what has fallen. To Kolkar.
Yeah. Are you gonna dump a little on the ground? To who? This is for my lost enemies. Oh, Kolkar.
No, Kolkar wouldn't want. Kolkar was my best friend, and he wouldn't want me wasting good wine, even for him.
Shrimp, what happened to Kolkar? I don't remember that. I don't remember ever hearing a story about Kolkar.
Well, we were on a guard duty, an escort guard duty. We got attacked, men. Not like the other lot, proper lizard men. We were in the Dead Man's Mere, and we were passing through there, and we got attacked. They drove off the horses in the night, so we circled the wagons, and they came at us. 50 of them, 100 of them, archers, spearmen, lizard men with axes, and they came storming across the cart. There was only 20 of us, but we fought, and we fought like demons, and we fought hard, and we fought well. But one by one, me and my companions, I watched them die. Poor Lewis, he had a spear in his belly. Took him 4 hours to die, as he slowly bled to death. All the time calling for his mother. Your mother don't love you, son. Yeah, I love you, and I will look after you, and I'll make you a soldier, and I'll get you home. But he still died. And then there was just me and Kolkar, covered in cuts, injuries, blood pouring from our wounds, but still we were on our feet. And there's only like 20 of the lizard men left. And then finally they made their last charge at us. And we fought them back to back, me and Kolkar, swinging our axes, swinging our swords as we fought. And eventually Kolkar took a blow to the head. It stunned him and he fell to his knee. I turned, parried the blow that would have decapitated him and killed his attacker. He rose with his great axe, swung round and decapitated 2 people across the kneecaps that were trying to kill me. But in doing so, he had 3 arrows sticking out of his throat, and I knew that was the end of him. He fell at my feet, dead. So blood bubbling from his throat.
It chokes me up a little bit, so I'm gonna be trying to keep the tears.
And he said, "Shrump, my lord, don't let me die here." And I said, "Kolkar, you'll always be with me." At this point, Shrump reaches into a bag at his side and pulls out a shriveled heart. And now I always carry Kolkar with me.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful story. I'm fighting back the tears. I guess, were there other people that were listening to this, Dave?
Yeah.
Around us?
Yeah, you could, especially in the area where you're sitting. You know, Shrump is highly respected because he is part of the Waterdeep Guard. You know, so they kind of.
And while they're talking, I walk in.
Sure. All right, sure. Vey, you appear as well. You know that he was going to be at the Red Scale Tavern, so you.
Is it like Cheers and everybody yells,
no.
Vey?
No, it's not like that. They just kind of they're just kind of eyeing down Vey like they want to do something mean to her, but in a good orcish way. I mean, you know, they just want to get rough with her. You know.
As I walk in, I'm walking with my hands clasped, like very reverent, and just do a slight bow to them as I walk by, and head
Gentlemen,
straight to the
dinner
table.
is served.
Head straight to the table or bar where my party is.
Where your what is?
Yeah, you get to
party.
Actually.
Oh, your party.
Yeah, an orc takes you over to the table and says, "There's Strump."
So I'll dust off the chair I was sitting on. Probably had bits of bone and broken teeth on it. I'll just, from all the bar fights, I'll dust that off a little bit and
hey,
slide
there's
that.
where Snaggletooth's tusk went, and that's
there it is. There it is.
Thank you,
Damn it!
Diderius.
Thanks, Diderius.
Yeah, no problem, Vey. We were just chatting about some old war stories. Shrump just had a beautiful story about how his group was attacked, and because they had no healers, everybody died but him.
Yeah, and you can see
Very,
where
very
Strump
interesting.
pulled the shriveled heart out,
I
too,
died.
Vey.
You call this a life?
Yeah, and you can see
This is a life.
He pulled his shriveled heart out. He says, "I carry him everywhere I go."
Yeah,
So,
beautiful.
Oh dear, that's what that smell is.
Vey, what do you want to do inside of the Red Tavern? Have some elvish wine? I'm sure they could probably mustard you up a glass.
Would you actually have elvish wine here? That would be a treat, thank you.
I'm sure we could find something, m'lady. You keep
All
good
right,
acquaintance with old Shrump here.
Don't give me swill and pass it off as elven wine. If you don't have it, it's fine. I can drink something else.
We'll find you something, m'lady. Even if we have to go out and get it for you, we'll find it. Because
You're very kind.
any friend of Shrump is a friend of the Red Scales.
Oh yeah, drinks for just me. Drinks for just me. I'll have another one. Another one. I can't spend it
Also,
on everybody all the
Tiberius
time.
and Shrump. Remember what were they? The helm torers that we fought? You know,
The hamster tortoises.
yes, something like that. The snake people.
Oh,
the ones
yes.
that crawled in the armor, glowed red, and
Yeah.
Oh,
almost,
God,
almost
yes.
killed me.
Those helmed horrors, yes.
Right. They seem to be attracted to me. Another interesting thing about them is they're impervious, or I'm sorry, vulnerable, I believe, to adamantine metals.
And what exactly is that? Silver and the like?
Well, so I think it's a special coating that you can add to your weapons that would do
Yes.
damage to these creatures. So you might want to consider upgrading it, maybe, if you have the time or finances to do so.
That's part of what I was gonna do.
Shut up, Widow, you're not here. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll come back, since Tiberius is in full strength, I'll come back in 30 minutes. You might be done by then.
You can get your weapons coated for sure. You can get your
Well, I have a
weapons
couple of
coated.
things.
I believe they're going to be about I believe it's 250 gold per weapon.
Wow.
I believe that's how much it costs. Yeah, but you guys are
That's not
rolling
too
in
bad.
cash.
Hey, you're rolling with it. I just gave you 500
you
gold.
guys are rolling in cash. You guys
I gave
really
you all
are.
the dirty and bent gold
Now
pieces.
the
So.
really ugly thing. How much are spells?
Let me open up the PHB.
I tried to
real
look.
quick.
It's not in the player book, I think.
Oh, are we buying things? Can I buy things? I'd like to buy things. I wanted to buy things.
I thought we were yammering about stuff.
Oh, we are.
We were until the elf came in and buzzkilled.
Well, I thought you were just coming in and you were like, you just did all this research while we've been gone, and you're like, dude, I just found out about, I imagine that right after our battle, you head to whatever, archives that house all of the creatures that we fought, and you start comparing them with your art.
I did verify some of the information as we came back to town. I searched some of my books.
Yeah, that's interesting stuff. I kind of wanted to know a little bit more about that armor as well, but I can't even use armor, so hey, it's all just dead creature to me.
Well, with proper
What
training,
armor?
you can use armor.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can use armor. I just choose not to.
All right, so if you want to silver or adamantite weapons, it'll be, let's see, 10 pieces of ammunition will cost you about 100 gold.
Good thing the ranger's here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do a single weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold. So that's what
that's
it's
very
gonna
cheap.
cost. Yeah, if you want a silver or adamantite, then
Yeah, that's well worth it.
Well, definitely while they're hanging out at the bar, I'm going by the blacksmith, whoever, and telling them that I want my weapons, oiled and all that kind of stuff, and I want them to do like a silver adamantite coating on both of my short swords.
all right. So let's see. It'll pretty much cost you to get both, sort of like a mixture. It'll be like 200 gold per weapon. All right, and then you'll be covered for both. And then I'll add both the silver and adamantite commands to your weapon to where it'll bypass damage. You know what I mean? So
Okay.